All right, welcome back, good people. This is video number 3 of this week's video series. This week's videos are on marketing. So I'm going to talk about content marketing on this video. So pay attention. I'm going to read a quick scenario, then we're going to go over some things. It says content marketing is a marketing technique of creating and distributing valuable, relevant, and consistent content to attract and acquire a clearly defined audience with the objective of driving profitable customer action. The key word here is valuable. It's what changes this definition from one that could describe almost any form of advertising or marketing. You can tell if a piece of content is the sort that could be part of a content marketing campaign if people seek it out, if people want to consume it rather than avoid it. There are as many types of content marketing as there are types of content. Here are a few examples of content marketing. Infographics. These are generally long vertical graphics that include statistics, charts, graphs, and other information. 2. Web pages. What's the difference between a normal web page and a web page that is content marketing? Consider the Beginner's Guide to SEO from Moz, a provider of search engine optimization related tools and resources. This resource, offered for free, has been viewed millions of times, bringing in countless customers who otherwise might never have stumbled across Moz and the service they offer. Podcast. A podcast gives you visibility in a completely different world, primarily iTunes. Videos. Videos and podcasts are a largely untapped form of content marketing because people think it's very expensive and hard. Now, why content marketing? Perhaps more important than understand what content marketing is understanding why content marketing is important to your business. First, we need to understand the 4 steps of the buying cycle. Do you know what those are? Number 1, awareness. Prior to awareness, a customer may have a need, but they are not aware there is a solution. Number 2, research. Once a customer is aware of there is a solution, they will perform research to educate themselves. Number 3, consideration. At this point, the customer starts comparing different products from different vendors to make sure they're getting a high quality product at a fair price. And finally, buy. The customer makes their decision and moves forward with the transaction. You see, that's the buying process. Now, as I said on earlier videos, a lot of times when you hear things, you pick it up quicker because sometimes when we read them, there's a disconnect for whatever reason. And there are processes that you learn better than others. So whichever you learn better is the one you should kind of go to first. Make it your primary way of learning. Like for me, it's videos. I love to pay attention to the mannerisms that people do because it's what I want to do. I want to create my own video podcast show, and that requires that I do research by watching other people in their podcast show and their settings or their environment, right? Because it helps me to make a decision how I want to move forward with mine. And it only makes sense. I'm not imitating or duplicating. I'm simply gaining information and applying who I am and what I want to that process. And I will get a different result because I'll be bringing me to the table. And anytime you bring who you are and your energy, then there's going to be a different spin on it. Because without you there, your energy can't be there, right? It won't be there. You are required, in other words. But that's a beautiful thing because that's what makes us all individuals, is that we are individually wrapped. And what I bring is not what you bring, and vice versa. So be proud of who you are and what you do. Stand for who you are and what you believe in, and take action on some of the things that you would like to implement in your world, because this is the time. We are in that time, ladies and gentlemen. Now you can do things that you didn't used to be able to do, or maybe you didn't have the understanding that it was possible for you to do, but now you can. So let's get started with this. I'm going to be pushing to get you off that sofa, to get you to get behind this camera, to get you to get in front of that audio so that you can share what you know with the world. I'm going to keep doing it, so we might as well start. And I can help you. My name is Larry James. The company is Speak with Larry, and I'm going to see you on the next video.